Since 1968, Mackey Motors has been the place to find new and certified used vehicles. Along with a knowledgeable and helpful sales staff, you, the customer, are their number one priority. Find new roads at Mackey Motors in Lake City. Frannie, Glynn joining us here in the Mackey Motors postgame show. Find new roads at Mackey Motors in Lake City. Kuemper Knights winning at 62-36, and Frannie a big part of that here tonight with her dominance on the inside. Header for a double-double, 16 rebounds unofficially, and she didn't even get a chance to play in the fourth quarter. Frannie, congratulations. This one's got to feel pretty good for you and the girls here today.
Yeah, it feels great coming in today, a Saturday, getting a win, especially after last night with the loss. So it felt really good.
How much did that loss eat on you girls last night, and how much did that drive you coming out today?
I felt like it took a pretty big toll on the team just because it was kind of like our revenge game against Atlantic. It was our second time playing them. So we were super excited to get into it last night, and it kind of just took a toll on us last night, but we totally bounced back today and got a win.
I noticed you a little more aggressive looking for your shot today than last night. Was that just something that you thought when you looked at the game plan for today that, hey, I can get a few more shots up today?
Yeah, East Sac didn't have the height that Atlantic did last night, so that definitely made me a little more confident. I feel like I was a little timid last night inside the paint, so coming in today, that was my main goal, to be more confident down low.
I was looking forward to kind of the matchup with you and Kendall Quirk. You know, you've got a little bit of height on her, but she loves to play hard and rebound and just like you. What was that matchup like when you two kind of got out to go against each other?
Oh, we were just kind of going at each other. She's super aggressive, and so am I. So it was a pretty even matchup down there.
Is that fun when you get another player that plays the game similar to like you like to play it?
Yeah, it's super fun because it pushes me to work harder during the game.
16 rebounds unofficially here today. What was it for you on the glass that you had such a great day?
I feel like it's really just attacking the glass and not letting the team get a second chance on shots. We talk about it in pregame and even in practice, not letting them have offensive rebounds. So that is really what goes through my mind when we're on defense.
Pressure today in the half court really helped this team out. How did you feel like the defense played?
I feel like our defense played really good today. I'm not up there on pressure. I'm staying back by the hoop, so just watching my teammates move and trap the ball just feels really good.
Well, I tell you what, great job as always here today. I haven't announced it officially yet, but it's going to be announced now. You're going to be our motor end player of the game today, so great job out here today.
Thank you, Jeff.
You bet. Frannie, Glynn joining us. Let's get head coach Andrew Klenk over here on the headphones, and we'll get everything kind of rearranged in the post-game area here tonight. And Coach, congratulations on the win here today. Frannie said last night's game kind of bothered the kids a little bit. I could tell with the intensity they came out with today. This was one that from the get-go reminded me a little bit of what I saw in the video from the Tuesday night game against Denison Slicewick, where they came out going, you know what, let's get on them right away.
Yeah, I mean, last night stung more so for the girls, I think, just because they felt like they left some on the court that they wanted to. I don't know, that they felt like they didn't give it their all, and so they today in the shoot around they're just like, hey, today's a new day, we're gonna bring it, and we brought it from the get-go, and which was good to see. We got a little quiet defensively, communication-wise, but offensively we were attacking the hoop with a purpose. We were downhill, at the rim, which is exactly what we wanted to see.
Defensively, we talked a lot last night. I thought you guys played a good defensive game. I thought you were just as good tonight. The full court pressure didn't create a lot of the turnovers in the full court, but I thought it sped up maybe East Sac a little bit. I thought you guys did a really nice job getting turnovers in the half court defense tonight, turning those into points.
Yeah, a lot of the premise behind running that 1-2-2 is not really to get steals in the front court. Is more or less just to to slow them down and to get them to kind of speed themselves up as soon as they do cross half court.
Right.
And I thought we did a good job of that. I thought our rotations were really well, especially on the backside, which allowed us to get those steals. Putting the team in a position where what decision they're going to make. Hopefully we're in the right position because that's where we can take advantage of it. So.
Offensively, you mentioned the execution. What stood out for you tonight? Because I thought you guys did a really nice job of getting the inside players established tonight, not just with dribble penetration.
Well, any team that runs a zone, they're going to have, gaps. They're going to have zones that sometimes if we can get the ball to move, which is what we talk about, if we can dribble attack, we're going to find those zones that are open, those gaps that are open. I thought we did a good job of finding those early, especially early on in the first half. Just finding a way to pull a defender, be able to dump that ball off, or to be able to attack and then see opposite. That's one thing we really talked about, was we've got to see the floor a little bit better.
How nice was it to be able to kind of empty the bench here and get a lot of the players in late in this game, just to get more experience for other kids?
Yeah, I mean, it's huge. Going forward, with the program, we want those girls to get those reps. A lot of them got JV reps. Getting those varsity reps is just a different speed. It's a different level. For them to kind of just understand that, hey, the things we work on in practice, hopefully that those are starting to translate over into the game. Taking care of the basketball, playing good defense, being confident in the rim. Those are all things that we started to see. We were a little shaky to start in the fourth quarter, but we got to figure it out, which was good for them to see, because that confidence is huge going into the rest of the year and into next year.
Well, Coach, we appreciate you joining us. Congratulations on another win.
Sounds good. Thanks, Jeff. Appreciate it.
Head Coach Andrew Klenk again with the Kuemper Knights. We'll step away, take a break.